We have a very full agenda. I'm going to try to roll us into it as quickly as possible because there's a lot of important presenters. We will be having the individual principals come up to give an update on the 3 community schools.
We have the robotics, which is actually our kids just started for grade 7 and 8 kids are doing it. The robotics are working with a guy from Montreal, and he's coming in and they're actually putting the robots together right now. And actually they're going to the competition in, I think it's either February or March, and they're competing with the robots with other schools across Quebec. That's what they're doing. So the kids are really, really excited about that. We just actually putting in more media. We want to give a lot of the responsibility to our students, and we want them to take ownership for the school. So with media, a lot of our kids are doing filming. They're actually doing a lot of interviews. They're going to be making movies. They're going to be they're doing the newsletter right now. They have it up online, their newsletter that they're promoting and everything else, and they're excited about it.
In the last 2 weeks, they had a festival d'immersion, so they had all the French students right from kindergarten all the way up to grade 3, 4 getting together, doing a number of activities out there and speaking French throughout, and it was encouraged and it looked like it was a fun day.
We were able to get 2 grants. From Brighter Futures, we got $10,000, and it's an interactive program. Understanding that because we have Kahnawake from nursery to grade 4, there's a gap. And within that gap, when they get to 5 and 6, the reading ability, sometimes we have students at K level, which is a struggle to get up. But what we're doing to bridge that gap is having a program like this that would bring the kids up to the next level.
And Louis John Daibo, our finance director, will be presenting the annual audit and the financial implications of that audit of where we stand right now.
Well, I have 5 parts. The department update, basically what I do and my departments. The audit highlights from last year. Explanation of the A&DC funding formula, a very misunderstood formula. It's very archaic, it doesn't meet the needs, and it's basically what I'm given to work with. As you'll see in my report later, we have $14.5 million. Sounds like a lot of money. We're the 2nd largest organization in the community after MCK. But as you'll see, everybody here is representing a different segment of the community and interest. The money doesn't go very far. FNSSP is an example. We got an injection of $1 million. The principal said, that's it, we're done spending it, because $1 million sounds like a lot and it goes very, very quickly because the funding formula is so poorly written. Those of you who paid attention to the First Nations Education Act a few years ago, the battle that I wouldn't say won, but has been shelved, basically stated that the funding formula hasn't been changed since the 1970s and then was updated in the 90s. So 2015-16 projected deficit and why. I'm here to serve you as our constituents, as our community members. You have every right to wonder why and ask why, and I'm here to answer these questions. The Combined School Committee has been spending many hours looking at these, trying to find another way to avoid number 5. We have been for several years. There's past members I see in the crowd here, and it's always been, let's hope things turn around, get better, and right now we're to the point where we can't say that anymore. Post-secondary, it's very clear in the policy manual. There are clear dates that you have to apply by. For us, because we're projecting a $250,000 deficit in post-secondary, which is a great thing. Yeah, I said it. It's a great thing we're having a deficit there. That means more people want to go to school. More people want to fill jobs and improve themselves. But at the same time, if we can't afford it, it's very difficult for us. So what we're trying to do is have the best students get the funding. The students who are applying on time, the students are getting good marks, and the students who are working. Right now, we never close the doors to students. We don't want to ever have to. But the problem is we don't have enough money to pay the bills. So what you're going to see, as I show later, we're going to be strictly following the guidelines. If students are not passing, well, we're sorry. You have 1 month or 1 semester off of getting allowances.